Alright, y'all. So this is a story about Naaman. And it's pretty much about obedience. I guess not thinking you know everything. And greed and not being greedy. And transfer of curses. Let's get into it. So, Naaman. I'm gonna go with Naaman. So, Naaman got leprosy, right? And I don't know where Naaman at, but wherever he at, they didn't. Okay, so Naaman is actually, he with Aram. Yeah, he with Aram and them. So Aram then captured some Israel girl, and she, listening in on people conversations and find out that Nahum got leprosy, and she just like, there's a prophet back at where I'm from that can heal you if you send him there. And so the king write a letter to the king of Israel to go ahead and see if they could help Naaman out and cure him of his leprosy. But the king of Israel did something weird. He get to tearing his clothes like, why y'all sending them to me? Like, am I God that I can heal people with leprosy? And that was weird to me because I didn't understand why he got all extra like that. And Elisha was pretty much feeling the same way. He like, bro, why you tearing your clothes? Like, your robe. Like, I don't understand that. What was that about? So, anyway, he like, I can help Nahum. Just go ahead and tell him to go over to, okay, he told him a specific river. Let me try to find it real quick. Okay, wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored and you'll be cleansed. So Naaman get mad, right? And he just like, it's all these other rivers that's better than the Jordan. Like, why I gotta go over to the Jordan to get cleansed? Like, why he just couldn't come outside and touch my area and I was just healed? Like, clearly he know a little bit about God, because somehow he knew that God just be healing people in miraculous. And so he done heard that God be healing people in like, spontaneous, sporadic, just off the touch ways, But okay, so he didn't get it that way. And he mad because he thought that it just should have been instantly, and he didn't got some instructions on his cleansing healing process. So he mad. But the thing is he went and listened anyway, and he went and dipped in there, and he became, younger than what he looked like before he even had leprosy. Like, what? So he get to, okay, I gotta praise this guy. Like, ain't no guy like that guy. Can't be, because what is this? And he want to get a king all these gifts and whatnot, and he happy and excited, because that's how it be when you first, get your encounter with God. But yeah, so the king like, no, my bad, y'all. He went back and he saw Elisha. So Elisha like, nah, you don't gotta give me nothing for this. You just go ahead and go in peace. And so here come the servant. Here we go with these names. Gehazi. We gonna go with Gehazi. So Gehazi, he finding his business to step in and be like, oh, nah, we not going out with not getting nothing. Like, why would we not get nothing? Like, ain't no way. Like, the king, look, I keep saying king. He like, nah, he ain't want enough. You know what? Before we even get on Gehazi, I think it's really important on how Nahum Naaman, like, denounces his religion, his gods, and all of that, and even just asks for God's forgiveness in advance on something he knew he would have to do just because it's like a part of his people's routine. So like, he like, even ask your God to forgive me when I gotta bow down in my master's churches. And I thought that was pretty dope. Yeah, before we get back to God's. So Gehazi gonna take it upon himself to go chase down Naaman. And because, Naaman just encountered Elisha, he thinking this is part of Elisha people. Like, okay, I must have forgot something must have happened. Let me stop real quick. So he stopped and he just like, tell him this whole little lie about his master sent him and the prophets needing some clothes and 2 silver, I'm gonna say talents. I'm saying talents from the New Testament. 2 talents. There we go. Okay, so yeah. So he just lying, right? And because they just had this encounter with Elisha, he thinking he's still part of Elisha people. So he listening to him. And he went ahead and gave him what, he asked for, because now Gehazi done been with Elisha for how long? I don't even know how long, but he done been with him long enough to know God be talking to Elisha, to know that you just can't just be doing stuff and don't think that Elisha just not gonna know about it, because you done been around the man. Like, you know God be talking to him. Why would you even set yourself up like that? But people don't be thinking, I guess, and so this happened. He come back to him, like a parent be doing sometimes, and your parents be knowing stuff that you done did, and you trying to think you slick, but you ain't, because your parent already know. So they come asking you questions that they already know answers to, and you gotta, sit there looking stupid. That's how he was, right? So Elisha like, where you been at? And Gehazi like, I ain't went nowhere. Like, what you mean? Looking stupid. And Naaman like, bruh, my bad. Elisha was like, bruh, I know, my spirit was still on Naaman when he got off that horse to come talk to you. Like, he only talking to you because of me. Like, come on, man. So Elisha, like, putting him back in his place, telling him, like, don't play with me, because what would make you think that I wouldn't know? And then, so he tell him, like, because you done went and did all of that, and we ain't even need nothing, like, you finna get what Naaman had. Everything that was on him finna cling to you and your descendants forever. And it's like, whoa. If Gehazi would have just minded his business and just watched, a miracle happen, and just been happy that he in the camp with somebody that can, do miracles like that, he would have been good. But no, now he got to live his whole life white, and his descendants can possibly get it too. Like, I don't even want to say possibly, because it say forever. Like, it said what it said. Whew, child, that's a story for you. I done seen a lot of stuff where it's telling people to mind their business. And if you ain't got nothing to do with you, go ahead and just admire and watch from the side. You ain't gotta go and try to get your 2 cents out of it, because it ain't had nothing to do with him. And now he got this lifelong disease.